Hello everyone, welcome. Hold on, sorry, I'm just like, I have a YouTube video in the background. I was like, you know what, I can do this, I could record this with this. No, that's stupid, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so the funny thing is, it just so happens, I'm at a point, now I know Tau Ceti is somewhere close here, we're gonna have to go back. What? Oh, okay. Excuse me. Or is Procyon? Oh. The thing is that Procyon is like the thingamabob for raccoon, but I kind of do like the idea of going. Oh, is this fauna, flora, probable? I see. Okay, well, we can go here. Kind of want to go in a circle as much as possible, or a spiral. Fibonacci sequence? Yeah, Fibonacci sequence. I think that's what I'm thinking of. Which is a spiral, or can be described as a spiral. So, yeah, oh boy, what to talk about? Man, I still love that. I don't know, you know, I do wonder, cause, you know, I follow r/Starfield ships or whatever, r/Starfield, and see a bunch of, I do see a bunch of Starfield ships, and I'm like, I don't know, I just don't know. I know I teased, or I was like, you know what, I think I would like to do a series where I go and explore, or I just make ships, and that's all I do. And that is possible. I mean, like, I don't know. That's a thing that's like, I need to take a break from Starfield. I need to take a break from Starfield, and I need to, do stuff. Sorry, I'm just like, ideas are going through my head at the moment. I need to take a break from Starfield before I do any more Starfield content. Like Starfield Galactic Guide. So, on the YouTube side of things, I don't know, I was like at 1.2k, daily views or whatever, and I felt good about that. And then it dropped when I went on a hiatus, and I don't know which hiatus in particular, but I dropped, and it was dropping, it dropped off a cliff, and now I've climbed back up, and I'm like, this is, like, I feel like I've worked myself into a hole here. I've like, and I want to avoid that as much as possible. But it's also difficult because, like, well, I think I'm probably overanalyzing everything. I know I've mentioned this probably 1,000 times. But my idea is probably going to be to, when I would otherwise take a hiatus, I think my current plan is going to be to continue to upload Starfield and just do a thing of I upload Starfield and I upload something alongside it. I don't know, dude. I mean, I like that idea. But also, eventually, I am going to run out of Starfield. And I just don't know if, Starfield is gonna be a thing I can, well, I don't know if YouTube is assuming that, oh, he's just producing, like, a lot of one series, right? So, I don't know. And I was currently, or I'm sorry, my recording this technically on Wednesday, but, on my Monday stream, I kind of basically committed to, redoing my Minecraft build world, where I build a giant city, and I'm like, I wanted to do it in survival, and I wanted to do it, yeah, and then I ended up doing it in creative, and it ended up, like, sort of, just like, it's not going anywhere fast, and there's a lot of stuff to that, so it's like, what do we do? And I think just restarting might be... Also, the world literally will not open, so the idea of just starting over is honestly a pretty enticing idea. And I've learned some things, so, you know, it's all hopefully not a terrible idea. I don't know how, but I do want that to translate into YouTube, into the YouTube side of things. I was just thinking that I maybe do, like, edit down my streams into a stream highlights thing in a similar way that to Steven Plays, but I don't know. I'm also terrified because I'm also very terrified because at some point it's gonna feel like I have to rotate through RPGs over and over and over and over again. And, like, that might be something I do, but also it's kind of a terrifying idea. But also, I have enough games that if I, like, it's a big enough rotation that it's not like I'm going to be playing Final Fantasy, the entire Final Fantasy series in a year. It's, if I do honestly want to just go back and, you know, redo series, you know, like, that'll be like a, it'll be like a, good lord, it'll probably be like a 5-year rotation, or something like that. And at that point, who knows, and it's very difficult to plan for something like that. Yeah. There's also the thing that I don't, well, like, this type of content, the way I do the content, I don't hate this. I just think that I should probably try and branch out a little bit more, but that I can save for another day. Until then, have a good day, great day even. Chaskies.